let's get us back on screen, and let me just make sure that I make the settings so that you can be heard on stream as well. Okay, try to say something now, Jürgen.
Testing, testing.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. You should be heard now as well. Okay, now that everything is set, and as well, welcome aboard, Jürgen, to this cast. I don't know, have you had a chance to catch the, not just this stream, but I think you had a chance to catch what Pride was. You were co-casting with Pride as well, right?
Yes. I'm having a little bit of the Den Battle Royale evening.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I am myself, but it is kind of to be expected, I guess. And how are you enjoying the game so far?
It was amazing to see the broccoli games earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
That was so fun.
I'm glad to hear. Yeah, to be fair, like I recall from a bit before the tournament started, how Broccoli was speaking about uh, wanting to do well in the tournament, and he did come back and stream a bit himself, like prepping and playing ladder games just to get ready for the tournament as well. So it's nice to nice to see that he was also pretty hype about it and that the games were fun. I'm
Also,
dodging
the second.
around saying the scores just because maybe somebody will want to watch the VODs later on.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. The second set was also excellent. Not gonna lie. Gold
Mhm.
Roger is the most aggressive
Yeah,
player I've ever met.
yeah, of course. Gold Roger makes it crazy, and that's coming from me. That's coming from me, which, to be honest, really means something if I say that somebody is crazy aggressive. So that's something there. And while we do talk, let's actually start the drafts here. Let's actually start the draft here and see what the map drafts have looked for these guys. As I said, we are still in Silver League, but this time around it's not Group A, it's Group C. And we have Raez banning out Pacific Islands, so that's not a map he wants to be having any part of. And it's gonna be NevaMeter banning. We'll just speed it up a bit. Bogland. Okay, so he does not want to have any part of Bogland. And it's gonna be Socotra for Raez. I love it. I love it. I knew I had to do this set. African clearing, Socotra, and Mediterranean as the first pick. Very nice. Do you like the maps, Jürgen?
Yes.
I love these so far. Like even though I'm like not good on African clearing, I think it's an amazing map.
Every game I don't have to see Crater Lake, I'm really happy.
Okay, here we are again with the return to the Crater Lake story. But let's see here what this is look like. So we have Malay banned by Raez, and then Bohemians and Persians by NevaMeter. So wants to make sure there's no funny business going on, perhaps on Socotra or on any other map. And then we have Cumans banned out for Raez, and he goes for Incas right away, and never responds with Japanese and Sicilians. Oh, Spirit of the Universe, hello. Uh, Sorry to say, I think you're just a bit late in terms of we just casted your set previous to this one. And we have Magyars for Raez as well. Like Raez, my kind of guy. He picked Socotra and Magyar so far. And then now let's see what the random picks look like. I'll just leave it go because these don't take long. These are admin picks. And then Tatars for NevaMeter, Mayans and Burmese for Raez, Armenians for NevaMeter, and Aztecs for Raez, and Goths for NevaMeter. Like, ooh,
Ooh, this is excellent,
yeah,
Gross.
yeah, this looks amazing. And in terms of, even in terms of like the maps, for example, getting Goths on random pick when you have Socotra in the map pool, I think is amazing. That can't be overstated. On the other hand, we do have the Aztecs as well and the Mayans. So if Raez, and since he does play the Incas, so Meso civs that do not appear to be an unknown factor for him, I'm pretty sure that could go well for him. So it's gonna be first game on the Mediterranean, and without wasting any more of all your times, let's just jump straight into the games here. I'm switching you over to the correct stream, and it's Raez playing as the Aztecs on the Mediterranean, and NevaMeter playing as the Sicilians. As you can see, I have added, so Raez is actually hailing all the way from the Oceania region, and he's 1147 elo. And NevaMeter is from Germany, and he's 1183. So very close in terms of elo as well, these two. Wrong flag. Are you New Zealand, or is it? Should I put New Zealand Raez? I'll correct it. I'll correct it right away. Because I was looking at it, but it was like I was still already on stream, and I was thinking. Okay. I mean, you could have noticed that I purposefully said hailing from the Oceania region just to avoid this happening. But yep. No. I completely understand it. Because I saw it like on the AoE Insights, but since I left you guys on the Be Right Back screen while waiting for this to get casted, I was like, yeah. What changed on the flag? Well,
there's a slight difference.
There's a slight difference in the blue part.
It's not visible, to be honest.
Yeah, it's barely visible unless you're from New Zealand like Raez and watching the stream, and this is you. In case, yeah. Just one fewer star. Okay, it's that absurd. Yeah, perfect. But no, that's perfectly fine, and that's perfectly understandable. It is separate countries after all.
Again, it's probably just the difference in what you can see from New Zealand and what you can see from Australia.
Yeah, pretty much. And as we said, Sicilians into Aztecs. Now, what I need to point out, because I've casted him before, what I want to know is if NevaMeter is gonna prize us with a 14 pop up as he usually does, because I've seen him do this multiple times, so it's not like a random occurrence. He does do it planned sometimes, but I'm also kind of wondering, like, he does seem like a kind of person to go all dungeon rushing, I'd say.
14 pop dungeon rush does not sound very safe.
Oh yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to do both. He doesn't have to both to go 14 pop up and go dungeon rush. I'd like to see one of those two. Yeah, 14 pop scouts. 14 pop scouts is something that I didn't even know it was doable until I've seen NevaMeter straight up play like a play all 3 set and do it all 3 games. So, yep, I was made a believer.
We need to watch. We can learn something here about it.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a lot of goats that Raez was able to pick up here by scouting them out first and sending his Eagle Scout over right away. Also, are you guys hearing the game sounds well or at all? Because I'm hearing them a lot, so...
Nothing.
Okay, nothing. So in that case, let's just pause for a second here and I'll take it a bit down while also taking it in.
Okay, they can hear perfectly. It's just me.
Oh, okay, good then. But I will turn it down a bit simply due to the reason that it's really loud for me and I barely hear you over it. I'll take it a bit more up back for people. But okay, that's fine. Sorry for the delays. Here we go. And we do see Raez going on water right away. That's nice to see and very smart on this map as well. That's plenty of food and plenty of control over to the person who has the better sea control. NevaMeter kind of doing it standard, going for the mill, which is not, I would say, recommended, and kind of more of a standard approach, not respecting that this is a water map, or at least a hybrid map in this case. There are extra sheep on this map. I didn't even know there was a boar. Second boar, okay. That's fair enough. Yeah. Also, I'm just seeing, like, Fizzy Blue, I'm just seeing the comment from Bomb. Hope to stream some games, maybe some tourney Rex next week. That would be amazing. I will remind myself to give you a follow after this, so I'll hop into the next stream, see what it's all about.
Fizzy, just join the den and go into the casters section.
Yep.
And you can sign up as a caster and get exclusive games.
And get some really professional input, so like we can help
we
you
have
have.
the best tech support ever,
Yep.
Mr. Devon,
Yep.
that usually cries when he talks to me or Kajarson.
Yep. I mean, I've heard Devon is quitting his job, and I'm partly thinking, is it because of all the work he has fixing our streams? It's if there's one thing we can teach people, it's technical difficulties.
He's got a lot better job, so we are not destroying his life. That's for
Okay,
sure.
that's nice. Well, not completely destroying his life is what you wanted to say.
Well, that's your words.
But yep, nice for Dev. I'm glad to hear it. Meanwhile, we have Raez pushing in some of the ostriches this time around. Now, let's see. If he was Australian, I would have called these emus and say how he was gonna lose this fight, but since he is from New Zealand, it kinda will dies out right there. But yeah, but I see that Ray still appreciates the comments anyway. It's I'm a sheep farmer and Devon is a gold miner. I did you mean to rhyme that, Jurgen?
Yeah, again, there was the discussion about all our issues here in the den, but we are living the AoE2 life. He's a gold miner, I'm a sheep farmer, and we are doing AoE2 ish. I've actually played AoE2 with him, even though he kind of says that he's not playing the game anymore.
Yeah.
But we had some team games, so he's a very, very fun player.
This also sounds a bit like a Avril Lavigne song. Like he was a sheep farmer, he was a gold
I'm
miner.
sorry. I didn't. I was not trying to be poetic.
Yeah. Oh, the Moa bird, but sadly it's extinct. Yeah, it's. I'm kind of always sad to hear about the creatures like that go extinct. That there was a small like endemic species here as well, like not of bird but of a lizard-like creature in my region that also kind of went extinct recently. By the way, we have NevaMeter already in. We got really off track with the sheep mining, gold
Sorry.
farming, emus, moas, and the Avril Lavigne poets. But we are in feudal age for both players right now. We are seeing an equal lead for Raez, even though he does have a bit more idle TC time, but he is the only one on water so far. So NevaMeter might want to do something about that sooner rather than later. What is interesting now is that we'll probably see Raez invest into a bit of ships, only to be found surprised that there's nothing on the other side. But NevaMeter is on his way up to Castle Age, and look at this, he's doing it. That's it. That is it. This is fast castle into donjon next to your gold, everything gone gold, and you're just gonna go donjon rush. So we are seeing a U pudding here. I love to see it. Yeah, the idle time.
And this
works pretty
fighting
fine,
and
sure.
this elo is kind of amazing.
Yep, he pulled it off really well. I'm pretty sure he has this practice. Like as soon as I saw the Sicilians and I know it's NevaMeter, I was pretty sure something like this is happening. But on the other side, Raez has enough to be able to click up himself. Is missing a building and does not have a lot on wood, so he probably needs that building first to go up before he can do it. So gonna be a bit of a delay on his side. He's gonna get double bit tax and send some more to wood to get it out sooner. But this does give it some time out to NevaMeter. And he's doing it by the books, so fast castle, donjon to protect the gold, everybody on gold and a bit on wood. And slowly starting to send these guys over to build more donjons. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And even can't deny this stone right here with using a bit of elevation for the donjon as well would be very nice. Getting armor for the donjons, for the sergeants, sorry. This is gonna get interesting. Based on some streams not so long ago, the time period for Kaya wasn't that far in our time. Okay, fair enough, Emma. Fair enough, Emma. What Emma is also referring to here is basically the fact that I usually did not used to have this light up when I was streaming, so I was really uh, nearly caveman experience here.
Yep.
Only thing I didn't do was draw on the walls. Okay, that was a spearman in expectation, but we did not see any scouts. Instead, we are seeing sergeants, and we are running the hell away. But these sergeants will just start building the donjon now. Still no second building up for Raez, so we're still not seeing him go up to Castle Age. He wants to tower this to protect the gold. Okay. 10% visible on the webcam, yeah. It kept an aura of like secrecy and intrigue, I guess. Or I just didn't have proper lighting. Either one of those that you wish to go for is true. It's sort of, no, I can confirm I did not draw on the wall. I do have a wife and she would not allow it, so.
Well, you had to paint the apartment before the wedding, so I'm not totally sure anymore.
Yeah, I did, but that's like not even the wife's. That's the mother-in-law. But there we go. NevaMeter making it messy now. So we are trying to rush down in archery range here for Raez to go against the sergeant, but to be able to click up as well. But I think we are trying to do eco damage. Yeah, we're trying to do eco damage here for NevaMeter and maybe looking for another spot to drop another donjon once possible. We're not seeing where the second donjon will be as of yet. But there's already 11 sergeants on the field and they're everywhere. Just look at them go. Yep. I did not expect anything less. This strat is so broken still, like, yeah, it just looks so amazing. I love seeing it. I love seeing it happen. Raez is on his way up as well, but it might even be too little too late. Let's see what he's able to come up with here. Once he is in Castle Age. But until then, NevaMeter will continue doing his thing here. I'm surprised we're not seeing a second donjon anywhere. Like, maybe now get these villagers from here, but the villagers are dying out here. They're getting hit from two sides. They're getting disrupted in their work. And look at how tanky these guys are. Because they have like 75 health, they have the first armor upgrade. They can just go under this DC, they do not give a single flying fuck at this point. There we go. I mean, this is looking amazing for Neva. I'm just surprised we're not seeing more donjons. Come on. Come on. Give me that meme of like poking with the stick, like do some donjons. Okay, we're gonna try to repair again this tower, but it's not even effective because they're not doing any damage at all. Because the sergeants are inside the minimum range. We do not have, of course, we do not have murder holes as of yet. Only strategically
he's getting to the
donjons.
point where he can take down the TC.
Okay, now we are both in Castle Age. And as mentioned as well, in the meanwhile, we did see fire galleys out on the field for Raez, but NevaMeter's having none of it, like, I don't care. This is what he wanted to do, and this is what he's doing. So Raez now trying to use these villagers to get away somewhere and maybe drop a second DC, but that's not gonna work because there are donjons following him around. He will drop a second TC next to this gold here to try and take it, but at this point I believe we might see a second donjon on the hill here to still deny the gold even though the TC is up. And funnily enough, the eco pretty much still in the lead for Neva now because he got 12 eco kills and just enough on food to queue up a Villi every little while. We're gonna take away the market as well. Maybe not as important for Raez as it is for NevaMeter, but it is still a very, very important building. And takes up a lot of space, so let's free up some space here. Give it back to nature.
Well,
Jürgen?
without fishing, this would have been over.
Yeah, very true. And we are adding a bit more to the fishing economy now for Raez, realizing that's the only thing he has going for him. But do you think, Jürgen, that there is a way back in this game for Raez?
If he had gotten the sneak villages away, he would have come back. But now I don't see a win condition.
Yep.
Have to be honest.
And just as expected, look at this, the donjon on the hill that's gonna be denying the gold again, even though there's a TC protecting it.
Then it's over.
Yeah, very, very nicely done by NevaMeter, and he pulled this off really well. I have seen this strat tried against me twice and failed miserably. I have tried this stat twice and failed miserably. So I'm glad to see somebody actually do a really good job of pulling it off. And there we go, Raez calls it, and it's 1-0 NevaMeter. And right off the bat, amazing game we get a you putting Donjon Rush. Because when you look back here, this is basically the entire economy, for the most part, just protected by a donjon, getting the gold. This was amazing to see. To be fair, Jürgen, it was against you that I tried this strat once.
Yes. Again, against the Romans, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, it was not even the Romans; it was the Armenians, and you had the long swordsman when I was going up. So that was really not the best of outcomes for me there. And let's switch you over to the standard view, and there we go. And it's Armenians into Incas. So we did get Incas right, or Jürgen did. But it's gonna be Armenians for NevaMeter. Again, with the bonus that they have for going up with infantry sooner, that can be still very, very strong on this map. And a very aggressive map. Now, we see NevaMeter straight away run over to the other side, so we know it's gonna be a lame attempt here. But it is gonna be a lame pull-off. Let's see. So he will find the TC from his opponent right away. But both players thinking the same thing. Both players running straight over, trying to lame. So we might even see a simple switch. But no, Raez realizing what's going on as well. Gonna pull his elephant in right away. This villager is gonna have to fight off a lion. So NevaMeter not realizing right now that he's already too late to do what he wanted to do here. This llama gonna be wasting some food here, but I think what's more important for Raez that he's not losing the elephant here. And he takes, and NevaMeter takes his own elephant as well, to not risk losing his own on the other side. So that's nicely done. What I want to see now is Raez actually gonna go over here with the villager to kill off all the hunt, which is something people like doing on this map as well. This is a very crazy map right off the bat, so this is something we always see happen on this map. And again, Raez with the goat stealing. Okay, we're having a mill for NevaMeter on the opposing players. If I get the feudal, I'm considering it a win from Raez here. So Raez knows what to expect from NevaMeter. And NevaMeter just hits him with the good luck, have fun on that one. Yeah. Hey, Sokol, see you around. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you for the raid, man. Here we go. So we are gonna start taking the opposing players hunt, while Raez on the other hand is gonna be walling in the opposing players' resources. I love how messy they are making it. I love how they understand what this map is and how crazy it can be. So I think Emma, it's a mill because he didn't just want to kill them and leave them. He wants to be taking them away.
There's absolutely no laming of the berries. I'm so sad.
Yep, nobody's walling in the berries. Maybe now, maybe once this is done, maybe then Raez will also go into wall in the berries. Let's just check real quickly if he has seen the berries. Yeah, he has. So let's hear. Definitely not a game that we are expecting to go very long here. And these guys are already making sure of it. Okay, now they're sharing this ostrich. Okay, they're not. Neva's not into sharing. Neva's not the sharingest of guys. Mule cart would have been better. Oh yeah. Very true. Very true, Mule cart. I completely forgot. Yeah, it's the Armenians. He could have just done that. It's easy to forget. Very easy to forget. And there we go, Jürgen. As we said, we are walling in the berries.
Yes.
by Raez.
Finally, some real laming here.
Yep. I mean, they both did try to lame right away. They both went for try and find the opposing players' elephants, which did not end up happening, but we are seeing the ostriches all being taken over by NevaMeter from Raez. Or most of them at least. But on the other hand, he will have access to his berry bushes from the looks of it completely unopposed, while Raez will be walling his in completely.
I love this.
Yep, this is looking amazing so far. Because this is what I like Socotra for as well. It's not a boomy by the books type of map.
Again, at this elo, doing this much laming, it's really impressive. Not
Yep.
gonna lie.
And look, Raez not leaving a stone unturned or a gold pile unwalled. Why aren't those broccoli bushes?
Please fix that.
Yeah, I could do that. I don't usually didn't get any of those mods, to be fair. I'm also a very, very heavy meat eater. So not a big fan of broccolis, but I'm a big fan of broccoliba. So in his
need to
honor, I
support
will make it. I will make it in his support.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
We need to support our fellow streamers on the den.
Exactly. Ban from the clan. Like, Polly, do you really have the guts to ban me from the clan after how many times you told me to join the clan in the game? Like, after all the pain you went through for me to finally memorize to get in. A meat bush sounds amazing. A meat bush sounds amazing.
A little genetic engineering and maybe. I think broccoli would be really sad. Broccoli liver would be really sad if someone actually turned that out.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we really do need a meat bush. Aside the one that we have, not expanding anymore on that. Okay, so that's a nice advantage here for NevaMeter in being able to get all these ostriches, and he is on his way up to feudal because of it. Does have this gold safe in the back, even though the rest of the resources here are all walled in. And on the other side, Raez is still lacking in resources to click up, but should be clicking up right now. Okay, there we go. So they're gonna be a minute behind for Raez, but they will both be up 2 minutes from now. Yep. I don't know what cheese Taco is growing, for example. Okay.
NevaMeter getting up this early is impressive, to be honest.
Yep, especially with how many things were going on in the game and with how many things we pulled off. Okay, so we want our berries. We'll be breaking the walls here. We want our berries. We want access to them, and it's good. Like, you need to destroy like maybe 2 or 3 parts of these, and then you can just mill it and go for the food there.
It takes so much time.
It does. It does, but then again, he had the luck of getting all of the ostriches on both sides.
Yep. True.
So still a very decent position for him to be in. I do respect the fact that we are seeing 2 Mesosivs in 2 games from Raez, because not something we see that much in lower elos usually. Like, not many people prefer the Mesosivs. As you know, Riegan, I only started playing them myself as well, like a week ago. NevaMeter is very drunk. Nice.
Not gonna lie, NevaMeter, the first time Kevin and Bride and a few others did cast me, and they were explaining the things I was doing wrong in the Super Draft 3 tournament, I should have been really drunk to watch that cast, to be honest.
We're having a tower here from Raez to protect his resources here, but NevaMeter is of course the type of guy that's gonna really fight this. We are gonna send reinforcements here for Raez, but we are gonna send reinforcements in from both sides. The first kill goes over to Raez, the second one as well, but now it's 2 to 1.
getting really messy, not
Yep.
gonna lie.
It's messy, it's a lot of places to be looking around at, but now we have 3 militiamen on the field as well. Look at these bad boys, these are like... These look like street thugs at this point. Look at them, they're batting. It's like medieval police. Medieval police brutality right here on stream.
That's good.
Yep. Alright, actually Raez deciding that he wants to continue the building of the tower here instead. We'll have to think better of it at this point. I don't think this is going up, and even if it does, it's not really achieving anything. But still, it's nearly at 90%, so might as well finish it and try to garrison in for a bit.
Up, so.
Yeah, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. There we go, garrison in. Yep. Okay, we're gonna even get a kill with it. Are we? Yes, we are.
And it secures 2 gold and 1 stone, so
Yeah.
it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, but it's not like really securing it fully, because it's getting hits right away and there's more villies in front than there is inside.
But still, I think this will end up being a win for Raez.
Okay, now it's definitely a win for Raez because NevaMeter is fully focusing on getting the tower down. And it's even getting repaired now, so I think he needs a change of plan here. Yep, the plan is get the hell away. There we go. It's equal now in terms of eco as well.
It's so messy.
Yep, it's amazing.
And the resources collected, okay, it's a bit better for Raez, but not all that much.
Yep. And also, to any of those of you wondering or not knowing, 100% yes, it was me who forced this map into the tournament. I definitely said I want Socotra in, and I'm not regretting that 1 second. Okay, we're gonna have another tower being dropped here by Raez. Now gonna deny what's left of these berry bushes here, which is around 500 food, so it's not bad at all. Again, Neva going with I'm gonna fight it straight up. Okay, nice rolling here from Raez to make sure the castle, the tower will go up. Even though there's a nice amount of men-at-arms here, sorry, militiamen here. But now they're gonna be men-at-arms. Now this is great for NevaMeter.
I think Raez might have made a mistake here now.
Yep, very true. But again, this tower will go up as well, and he can garrison in right away. Yes, he will do that, but it's not gonna stay up for long, that's for sure. And he's still producing spearmen, and there's 4 men-at-arms on the other side, so that's not the best of decisions still. Let's take out one of the men-at-arms. Will he take any villagers with him? No, he will not. So he'll have to evacuate here pretty fast. Okay, he still wants to fight this even though these are men-at-arms now. I don't like this fight anymore once they become men-at-arms, really.
This is too expensive.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, NevaMeter didn't get the armor upgrade. Okay, it's not the worst fight I've ever seen.
Very true.
But very expensive, not gonna lie.
But NevaMeter, if he continues going into men-at-arms, can also consider, like, he can now even go into long swordsmen.
But NevaMeter is slowly getting the eco lead here.
Yeah, he is. He is 3 villies ahead right now. And 13 to 12 in KD, 9 to 7 in eco KD for NevaMeter. And now we're seeing archers for Raez.
Have any of them gotten the market up?
I think there is one for NevaMeter. Yep, NevaMeter has the market up.
Yeah.
Raez
so much.
does not. But Raez will have archers on the field pretty soon, and that's gonna be pretty useful for him as well. And he's gonna get another eco kill here, I would say. If that lady does not run away in time, and she will not, she goes down there, but she will die in her stead as well. Crazy game so far. Still a 4 eco lead for NevaMeter here. And he still wants to deny some of the berries here, so he's gonna use this wall off that he created around the stone and gold piles to get another tower up. I'm loving it from both players so far. More archers gonna be on the field now as well for Raez. This lady villager will finally die out, it appears. Nope, they pull back. She lives. The girl who lived.
Raez needs to do something about his market. NevaMeter is not abusing the market enough. This is
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, this is funny because Raez said that like he chosen it as the home map and Neva said he would have chosen it as well if it was his time to pick.
I love this map. I'm looking so much forward to playing it.
Also, a lot of people decided to play like on the spot and play right away, so I'm kind of happy to see how hyped people are about the tournament. And it shows because we are seeing great games, we are seeing crazy games, we are seeing great and crazy games. So far, really a pleasure so far. Let's hope it continues in this fashion all the way through.
And we have seen a lot of development since some of the tournaments before Christmas. We have Smart Guy over 1400.
Yep. With
we
kills
have,
only.
And we have Broccoli now over 1600.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
Those are some very nice achievements. I like pointing out because Smart Guy will tell you that himself. Like he said, I'm gonna get 1400 with kills only, and that's what he did. And the most impressive part is like it's not like he was getting back to 1400. He just said like the way I'm getting to 1400 for the first time is just kills. Here we go. Okay,
Can
so
we
we're
do-
seeing
will
some
you-
towers from NevaMeter as well to defend back at home. And he only has a
really
4 recall
hope-
lead still.
NevaMeter is in chat. I really hope he was smart enough to play after he got drunk. Although it doesn't seem to impact him much.
I mean, we might be watching it real time.
But this Elo, this is amazing.
Yeah, this is looking like a great game, and they both know what they're doing. I mean, they both have some great ideas and a cool game plan, and it's obvious they both like this map. It's like I get the wish to play after casting pretty much always and similar, but like after seeing guys do this on Socotra, this is like what gets me going. Like this is I want to be playing the game right now. Like I wish I was in this game. I wish there was like a third base with me here dropping towers as well. Playing like it anyway. No, that's fair.
So nice to have both players in chat here with us.
Yeah, that's amazing and getting some nice insight. I think I've casted Raez before playing against Likes. I think he won against Likes 2-1 at one of the sets from I think Holy Jolly Christmas Cup is where I recall seeing him first.
Nice. Smart
You
guy.
play
It
a higher-
actually exists. There is one for people that's fond of marijuana.
Smart guy, here's a tournament idea. We get as high as possible and we do a tournament called the Den Battle Royale. Because we won't be able to think straight at all. And then we just take it from there. All the civs are randomly picked, all the maps are randomly picked. We get no say whatsoever. The Den Battle Royale. It's okay. So, we can do this. Polly, you and me do a show match where we're like stoned out of our minds and we randomize everything.
If you actually do that, I think I'm willing to pay a semi-pro caster casting it.
Oh hi, like hey T90, we have a community event going on if you'd be interested. It's called the Dance Battle Royale. It's-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Polly, like we make it extremely hard. Like we can do it with shots, but like you need to take a shot for every 5 villagers you build. So like consider how much you want to boom.
No. You can't go to hospital. Remember, some of these games can go a bit long.
Are you sure? Cause I can stop at 30 villies, no problem.
That's true. You are able to do that. Please take care of your health. Getting that drunk is not a good idea.
Oh, fair. I mean, Paul is not drinking anymore, as he says, so that's fair.
Yeah.
Like I think my body's mostly used to it by now. I can't surprise it anymore. It's been years since I've done something that my body was like, what the hell?
And amazing, to be honest.
Okay. And Dustings999, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the merry crew here. Don't know if you just joined. I think you missed. If you did, you just missed an amazing conversation and the tournament idea. Also, while we were in whatever conversation that was, NevaMeter got himself housed and in castle, and Raez is also in castle. So now we have the pikeman upgrade coming in, and we have knights attempting to raid here.
Oh, not small walling. This might hurt so bad.
Okay.
Oh, he gets so much value. This is not good.
Yep, there's some kills going down, but it's similar to what we're seeing the entire game. It's a 4 Villi lead for NevaMeter. It's like nothing to write home about, unless this happens where like Raez is still not reacting to this, and then all the Seco might get taken out now. But over on this side, Raez is also trying to find a way in and disrupt the economy of NevaMeter. So we'll try to quickly jump over to both sides and see what's going on. Okay, there's enough pikemen now to engage the knights as well, especially some of these low health ones that are just one poke away from dying. We are over microing the pikemen, we are over microing the pikemen, but okay, the knights get cleared away. So it is a 5 equal lead right now for NevaMeter, but I don't think Raez is too worried about that. Some more knights try to engage here.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, flawless. Yeah, that was the whole plan. That's why I got into streaming. Stealing viewers from Strawberry Tubby. Ooh, okay, there we go. This could be a be-all end-all move right here if Raez manages to get this castle up. This might be the most important point of the game so far. Neva trying to get the...
Now that tower gives value, that's for sure.
Yep, true.
Good protection.
But they are both playing on 1 TC, so this castle going up could be detrimental for NevaMeter. Also, Flawless, I'm glad you're in. As you guys know, Flawless is a buddy of mine from IRL. He doesn't play AoE, but he enjoys watching it. And you came to the right place right now. These two guys are insane, and this map is insane. And we've been enjoying this for 32 minutes now. And this is definitely going up. This castle is going up. NevaMeter is gonna try to equalize by finding eco damage by raiding with the other side. But you're gonna be down your only town center.
This is going to be such an unbelievable mess of the game.
Yep. And what? Okay, there's more stone here in the back, right? Yep, there's more stone here in the back. Very nicely done here by Raez. So Neva already building a second TC on the side here, knowing that this one is rendered useless. What are the knights doing? Are the knights finding value? The knights are finding value. Raez is not paying attention to back at home. Ooh, okay, now he garrisons in.
This is almost game ending, to be honest. Why not small wall?
Again,
is he allergic to
again,
walls?
it's 7. It's a 7 Villi advantage. So I'm not thinking it's the end of the world, especially because I'm more afraid of this castle for NevaMeter still. And the pikemen are gonna get sent home.
Kamayuks are coming out.
And Kamayuks are on the field. Now it's a 9 Villi advantage. Now I might be in the wrong, because this is being more and more damage here. But the knights are getting cleared away, and the pikemen will clear out the rest of them before they can get the villagers inside of this tower. But look at NevaMeter now expanding all over the place, dropping additional town centers, thinking, need to keep myself safe.
Needs to keep going somehow. Oh, the Kamayuks.
There's a mangonel here. That's nicely done.
Ooh. Well done.
Quick rolling with the houses, but are we doing it in time? No, we're not, because we didn't. We dropped down too many houses too fast and we didn't get it done. Oh, this is some nice damage here as well. So, Raez raiding with the Kamayuks, not something you see every day as well. But if it works, it works.
Good.
And look, it produced terrific value. It's 41, 40 now, 40 to 40 in eco as well. The eco is equalized, and there's no way to call this game. And we're gonna have stone walls now for Raez, so he's gonna be safe back at home now.
Finally.
Yeah, and we're gonna make Emma happy as well. It's maybe that's why he did it, actually. He wasn't worried about his economy. He was worried about Emma being really sad really late at night.
Yep. Important to make Emma happy.
Yep. Yeah, of course.
Look at this eco. The farm eco is gone. Ay, 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 ay.
Yep, that's...
And that tower is dead too. If you see in NevaMeter's eco.
And now we're gonna have Eagle Warrior Sin for Raez, so that's very nice because our the Armenian player or NevaMeter stopped going militia line units, and the Eagle Warriors can handle the knights, so this is a nice switch to do. But then again, like, neither of them is really killing it in terms of eco, and Neva calls it. Neva calls it here. We're having a 1-1 tied series, and we're gonna have the third game for all the marbles. I mean, we were gonna have it anyway, it's a play all three. But I think Neva called it when he realized that all he has resources to do is keep dropping these DCs around. Because everything he had was basically on wood. But very, very nice. Yeah, look at the stone walls. Never had the chance to fully see them go up. I'm sure it would be a sight for sore eyes for Emma. But just imagine them up. There were no extra rests in the north. Yep, pretty much. This is like a dead zone of the map. In this regard, it pitted you close to each other and just left this side empty as well. Kind of funny. Kind of funny, to be fair. And you probably didn't want more wood. And let's get into game 3. NevaMeter against Raez, Japanese against Magyars. 2 insane players, 1 also drunk. And when I insane, I don't necessarily mean by gameplay.
I hate when they put down the TC that far away from the middle.
To be fair, true. And we do see that Raez is not... look at this, like, they didn't both instantly drop them, but they are pretty close still. And we know how fun that can be considering what we've just seen from these guys in both games. Like, both were amazing games, it's just the first one was kind of more like one-sided because of the dungeon rush was done very well from NevaMeter, but the second one, that was really something.
The only thing I'll say in favor of Raez here is that at least it's stone there. Often there are not all that much resources on the edge.
And I mean, NevaMeter has a nearly perfect TC. It's the gold, it's the stone, the wood's not far away, there's food, and there's the pond as well for additional food. Now, what Raez I think did here is what I know people like doing often on Nomad starts is drop it right next to the stone so you can have enough to either tower rush or possibly just rush to castle and castle drop as well.
But the civilizations here, one of them has chosen your absolute favorite.
Yep. To be fair, I'm kind of more on the side of my gods are my absolute favorite now, simply because, well, I win on them almost all the time, which is kind of fun. But definitely, everybody knows I have a soft spot and a weak spot for the Magyars. I love them as a civ. I love everything they do. I like the Magyars. I like the Hungarians as well in real life. Not just Emma. And that's not something I have in common with Emma because Emma doesn't like the rest of the Hungarians. Yeah, Sage, there we go. It's like... No, I'd be worried, like, if Hungary and, like, Romania were ever to go to war, like, I think that, like, Emma would just join the Romanians at this point.
I think Emma would fight for any country except Hungary.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, Like, I will fight for any country for a good amount of money, but I will fight against Hungary for free. It's
Well, it's not. Again, I'm very well indoctrinated. Every Norwegian is totally fine with living in a kingdom, and yeah, people that are Republican here, it's considered a mental illness.
oh, that's fair enough. I like monarchies. Okay, so Emma would even pay for somebody to enlist him to fight against Hungary. Yep. Oh, there we go. Lagorati also agrees with us.
Well, we are. It's a strange world. It's changed a lot. I'm the old guy here, so I find some of the changes rather
Yeah, I saw you like
uncomprehensible.
the comment I gave Binny on the chat.
Yep.
Wait, will he lose the food now? No, he won't. I guess that's good.
No, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay, yeah, good. I was kind of worried for a second there. Also, Raez kind of okay. I was about to say they're really doing good with the idle TC time, both of them, but just as I said, Neva is kind of bringing it up. But he was short on food for a little bit there.
Yeah. Both of them are kind of playing this really close to perfect.
Yep, this is looking pretty.
And
pretty
he will
good so
make
far.
up for it with that rhino. That's 400 food.
Yep. And there we go, Ranu taken as well. So it's Raez that had the Magyars. Like, you guys
can
could have made me so happy here after that game too. If only Neva has also went Goths here, and I would have had like an African clearing of Magyars and Goths. It's like all I can ask for, pretty much.
You need to do a show match with that, sir.
Yep, that's doable. Watched Raez lose to Kita on her stream a while ago. Oh, so they met on the ladder randomly, I assume. Yeah, let's see what the scouting actually looks like. They're not aware how close they are. That's the funny part. Like, you can see them scouting with the sheeps they were. Like, yeah, they're still scouting with the sheep, but they didn't find each other.
I see Kita is one of the streamers that now has started advertising on the Den. And that's really nice to see several
Yep.
other people finding us and using the community.
Well, that's nice to see, and the more the merrier always. And that's a second elephant also taken in for NevaMeter, so that's really good for him. And both of them have kind of circled around but not noticed that they're next to each other, which is also funny.
But it seems a bit strange. Raez must be psychic or something since he's building the house wall on that side towards the enemy.
Yep, or maybe, well, to be fair, I think he dropped the first house here and just continued like to create a wall of at least on one side. Because, look, there's no way for them of knowing that the other guy's around there.
It's so nice.
Really, really.
Okay, you knew it because of the sheep. Yeah, NevaMeter has scouted it. Nice.
I know it because of sheep in the beginning. Oh yeah. Because look
Yeah.
at how the scouting like ends for them. It means like the sheep got lost. So it's possible that Raez knows it as well because it looks like he lost a sheep over here.
This is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, Neva knows for sure as well. He's already over there with the
Ooh.
militiamen. Here come the thugs.
That barracks is not going up anytime soon. That's a
Alright,
problem.
yep. Okay, he's gonna be forced down. And let's go here. We have villagers fighting the militiamen. The militiamen happy to take that fight.
It's not enough.
Yeah, the barracks will go up. The barracks will go up. It's just about a matter of will he lose any
Okay.
villagers for it. It appears he will not. But there's already 5 militiamen for Raez, who is on his way up to feudal now as well. But sorry, for NevaMeter.
Yep.
But Raez will be the first one to feudal. Does lose a villager there, NevaMeter. Sorry, Raez. You guys know who is. I apparently don't.
It's hard to be a professional, Kaya.
I mean, after everything that's gone down, it's increasingly difficult. But we are getting a stable down from Raez right away. Kinda weird to have the stable being dropped, I guess.
Well, it is a counter, so...
The militiamen and the men-at-arms take on the scouts easily. Like he could, if he wanted to, he would have maybe went archers would have made more sense, I guess.
He can drop a tower, he has the resources.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. Like I would drop a tower exactly. Drop a tower here, protect the gold, keep taking the gold. But that's why think it would be ideal if he had archers. And I'm guessing as soon as we are in feudal, we're gonna see men-at-arms for NevaMeter, and he keeps adding more. Are we gonna see a TC Eaton? Are we gonna see a TC Eaton at some point? Also a defensive tower for NevaMeter. I like how similar they think. They're like basically both clinically insane, so they do things similar. This is amazing. This is an amazing set, guys. Okay, so Raez gonna go out with some scouts, try to find some eco damage on his side. Okay, now we're moving forward, but we realize that TC is there. Think better of it. And in 30 seconds, we are gonna have these become men-at-arms. But now let's see. We are the Magyars. We do have the scouts with the free upgrade for forging as well, so these guys can already do a nice amount of damage. Look how fast these villages go down. Wait, do we have loom? Oh,
Nope.
we don't have loom. We don't have loom into Magyar scouts. Oh, oh my god, I'm a bit too happy about this.
He needed the gold for the man-at-arms.
Yep, he invested a lot of gold in men-at-arms. The tower goes down so very fast, and the men-at-arms are causing or wreaking havoc here. But
I
so
have never
are
seen a man-at-arms rush against the Japanese before in all the time I've watched AoE 2.
I mean, you mean as the Japanese?
No, against the Japanese. Magyars, man-at-arms rush. That's...
But
Oh.
Neva is the one going men-at-arms, and Neva is Japanese.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you again, it's getting increasingly difficult.
Yeah. He's drunk, yeah, true.
Okay, so we're getting some archers out, but like we need to be repairing this archery range because it's not gonna last for long with all these men-at-arms, you think? Okay, we're taking this gold here as well. Where are the scouts? Okay, they're over here on the side. Unlucky for him, like that he didn't find these villagers, but there's no way for him knowing that this is happening. Okay, we have the first archer out and about. He's gonna start hitting them from across the wall. But yeah, we have the first armor upgrade, so look how little they are actually doing at this point. Or how little the one archer is doing. And this is a lot of eco being idle just to repair this archery range. And since Raez also got housed, he can't produce the second archer as of yet. But we are seeing more villagers die out on this side. Do we still not have loom? We still don't have loom. Yeah, we still don't have loom. NevaMeter just going with it by now. Okay, and now Raez was out of wood as well, so could not keep repairing. Do we have a market? Of course we don't. There's no way we have enough for a market. But we are giving our best to try and keep repairing this archery range until we get more archers out in the field. On the other side, some of the Scouts have died out, but will it get another eco kill? No, it will not. But Raez is actually the one that got 5 eco kills so far, just thanks to those 3 scouts. But Raez is out of resources of any kind, but he is getting some nice damage to these men-at-arms done here. Because the archers are uninterrupted in getting... Okay, so now Neva realizes, yeah, this is not happening. I have to pull them away. But again, we're gonna try and keep Raez housed. Again, a very fun game by these two. This set definitely don't disappoint. Okay, now we garrison in. This could be great for Raez. This could be great for Raez. I think Neva went too far here. Flew too close to the sun.
Oh, the numbers he's losing.
Yep. And now it's looking a lot better for him. He will drop another tower here. Will be a bit interrupted by it, but it's definitely going up anyway. I think Raez should try to preserve these archers and just get away from here. Never mind. Never mind. But both of them survive.
Yep.
And he still has food eco safely tucked away in this corner here as well. And he's just gonna keep dropping these towers as well. Because he has some stone in front of his DC as well. And he's gonna drop a defensive tower of his own. Garrison in. Or don't. We could be garrisoning in right now because these are all in range of the DC already. But the archers are doing a good enough job as well at this point. Because there are not so many men-at-arms surviving on the field for NevaMeter, and there's gonna be more archers now on the field. We're gonna force down this tower so we can garrison in really quickly here. There we go, garrison in. Okay, so the fight continues. The men-at-arms get cleared away, so it's now a full tower rush by NevaMeter here. The one thing I am very happy about, especially with how I like to play the game, during this entire play all 3, I don't think we've seen a single player go over 50 villagers. I think like 45 was tops at one point, and then the killing started again. So...
None of them are too fond of walls, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, Raez did create like a funnel tactic here. But now he's also realizing that this might be an opportunity for him to be going forward again and trying to do some damage. Wait. Okay, we do have Lumin now. That's kind of funny to say at 23 minutes. Yeah, after 50 villagers, it's a shit game. Yeah, well, after the second TC, it's a shit game. It's
You guys are nuts.
there we go. Oh, but this might be a Villy kill. This should be a Villy kill. It's a Villy kill. But the tower will go up most likely.
But Kajarson, you personally went from a 700-800 elo to 1100 in a few weeks after discovering that you could make more than 40 villagers.
Not true actually. I went from 600 to 900 by discovering the Magyars and the Scout Rush. I went to like 1050 by actually following it up with eco. Up to that point it was just like I do so much initial damage that the game is just over. But yeah, to be fair, I mean, it is true. I just find that these types of games so much more fun. Okay,
It's important to be entertained.
I just love how both of them want to be the one doing the aggression and want to be on the front foot in that regard. But now NevaMeter is up on his way to Castle Age, which is not something I expect to see Raez doing anytime soon. So that could be problematic here.
Yeah, but none of them has army.
I mean, both of the armies have
Aggression
basically
is
died out.
unbelievable.
I am impressed with how committed they both were about being the one on the offensive.
Yep.
And for the most part, it did work out. Like in the end, it's like 6 to 7, or like 7 to 6 for Raez in eco kills. So they both did amazingly here. Your eco in the north is untouched up. Yeah, I mean, exactly, and for the most part, because, I mean, let's take a look at what you guys see. Like, you see that, when he takes a look from the map from Raez, like, there's no reason for him to be looking at this corner right now.
That sneak base is actually what's winning NevaMeter the game.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. At this point, yeah, and Raez is still...
Okay, he has a very good one there too.
Yeah, so Raez was able to jump out on this side and get some free food for himself as well. Probably use this hole here that he cut through to get over there. Or might even destroy the house that was there, I believe. But he is able to clear up some of the forward infrastructure, so that's a plus for him. But his opponent is gonna be in Castle Age before him, and he's already dropping a stable. So we know this means knights. We know we're gonna be seeing knights on the field very soon. Now, the advantage, like, or the hopeful part for Raez is he's gonna have, like, if he can get some knights out himself once he is in castle, he has 2 attack upgrades already in. So he could be winning that fight unless the numbers are too high by the time he's in and able to react, and if he takes too much damage by then. But we are getting the forging upgrade now as well for NevaMeter, maybe keeping that in mind. A really amazing game, and after all of this, like, their eco is at basically dead even. Okay, we just had NevaMeter slightly overtake the lead as I say it. But Raez with 8 on stone, with a lot of towers dropped, maybe it's I'm thinking of castle time. But there's only like 60 stone left here, and he only has around 300 right now. So I don't think it's gonna be happening as of yet. And there come the knights.
Ouch.
Yeah, just garrison them in, garrison them in, garrison them in. Yep, that works. That buys you a lot of time. You only need like another 30 seconds before you're in Castle Age yourself. And you're dropping another archery in, so the logical conclusion would be we're going cav archers here. I think that's the most important part.
It's a good counter, but you need numbers. It can be hard to achieve.
Yep, very true. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. To all of you that are probably not by now, please do feel free to follow. I do this every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And sometimes I'm on the ladder as well, but with the Den Battle Royale on right now, we're gonna be doing a lot of casting. Also, if somebody wants to subscribe, I wouldn't mind either. It's but I just like having people around that enjoy the game as much as I do as well. And there we go. It's gonna be a defensive castle dropped for Raez here. We have gotten the stone that we needed. Well, not exactly the amount we needed, but enough that we can buy the rest and get this castle up. Now, not too sure about the position. Like, somewhere over here would have been better to protect the main eco here, but I guess this works as well.
That castle makes so little sense that
I think he just wanted to have it up as soon as possible, so he just dropped it the first available space that wasn't close to the knights.
Well, okay, he
my
wants those hussars maybe.
Yep, but he still needs plenty of resources to get the unique deck for them to be food only, and he doesn't have the food eco for him either. Oh yeah, for the one shorefish that Raez has, like this is the prime here. For the 26 food remaining here is why we did it. Also, I would like to point out, play all 3, third game. All the castles so far we've seen have been on the side of Raez, and by all I mean both. So, there's that as well. So many omega-3 fatty acids, yep. Yep, I'm now seeing the value of it now that you're saying it, Raez. Like, I was kind of doubtful, but now I'm fully on board.
The Japanese having the cav advantage is kind of hilarious, not gonna lie.
Oh, these guys are not walled in. Yep, yep. We started the wall in. We never completed it. Drop it now. Drop it now. Drop it now. Or is it here? Okay, so just this one wasn't in time. Okay. So this TC will go up. Also, not something we've seen often this game. Either of the players deciding to go second TC even. We do have the second one for NevaMeter as well. I'm not counting in the Sokotra moment where NevaMeter ended up dropping like 3 more TCs because that's what he had resources for. To be fair, actually, this is going up really slow. What NevaMeter could be doing is hitting this gate with all of them and he will get in time to deny this. But we do have a monk on the way to convert. Now, what I would have preferred is to pick a knight that is full HP. I think it would work better in this regard. But we're not gonna get any... Oh, whoa, what? We get an instant convert here.
That's not normal anymore.
Yep. It gets really crazy now, right now with how the monks work. But we are seeing NevaMeter go with I deny the TC and I'll up you a TC as well. What a micro godlike. Yeah.
Yeah, but getting out those Magyar hussars, even though they're expensive right now, he has to eat with it.
Yep, very true. Also, Neva, you're just flexing right now that you can get your TCs up with no problems here. I can't really justify this. Yep, Lord of Lemons, welcome aboard, and yep, simply too clean. If there's anything I can say about these games, I'd say clean. I'm selling castle placement less.
Well, when I'm going back to 800 elo, I'll take the lessons.
Oh yeah, when we have another episode of Jürgen smurfing in Pislow. Okay, so we're gonna attempt. So TC2 attempt 2 for Raez. This time it might go up because I don't think NevaMeter has any reason to be looking this way. I think that's the biggest plus that you can have at this point. I do honestly love the idea from Raez to go monks here. With my backs against the wall, I done that on Sokotra that one time, and really it's the most effective way if you can pull it off and if you're a bit lucky. You get one and you take one away at the same time.
This hurts.
Okay, there goes a convert, and we might take out the mangonel. We're definitely taking out the mangonel here. And we're gonna take out that knight as well. And there's a second mangonel that just went out. I don't think this is a great time for it to go out. Yeah, and with the Magyar Hussars, they have a bonus against the siege units as well. But it's a double the eco lead now. This is something we didn't see in a while. I am now officially rooting for Raez because Neva has dropped 4 TCs and went to 70 villagers. I no longer like him. This is like a betrayal. You were like one of us, you were the full mental alchemist. And now, what is this? Like, we're full booming? We're even walling off? Like, what is this? There's more TCs being dropped. Like, I might stop the game right here. Yeah, 70 wills. That might be an admin. We'll write that. Raez, reach out to me after the stream. We might be able to sort something out here.
Again, the admins in this tournament's integrity is questionable.
You know how they say, I'd have double standards if I had any standards. But also, yeah, I believe you, NevaMeter. You are dropping TCs left and right now. Like, you could stop playing the game right now and it would take Raez such a long time to actually destroy all this. With Neo's gambling problems, he'll take bribes. Yep.
That's true. That's
Yep.
actually true. The only guy that have dropped, I lost that much money on professional AoE 2 I've ever met.
But just imagine, guys, just imagine if we were able to. Okay, there's night dying out here under TC fire, but imagine if we were able to place bettings on the Den Battle Royale, and like how
Me,
quickly the characters and the principles of people here would drop. I could see Polly dropping games left and right for a good amount of money.
well, again, smart guy as a gold miner probably has the eco to not do that. But Neo lost more than I make in a month on some bets for Nilly's apartment cup.
Yep, he did. Also, there's two very fascinating things. Like, not only is NevaMeter in the mood of I'm gonna have million TCs, he's only allowing Raez to have one. But somehow, in all of this happening, like the eco lead has barely gone up, even was a bit down for a moment there. Are we gonna see some converts happen? Get us some converts. Get converts. Okay, we get one.
Okay.
And we take out the tower as well. These guys will try to take out the monks. The monks will get back home in time. So these guys will just die out. So Ray's still in it. Still in it to win it. I don't think he has any idea what the map looks like. Yeah, he just thinks like, yeah, we're still fighting it on one TC boat. Like, how is this still happening? But no, he calls it there. He calls it there, and he was about to get castle dropped. He realized it was not a good position to be in. And Neva does win it. Neva does win it. And now, unfortunately, people will think that going past 50 villagers is good. So, thank you, Neva. We'll have a long talk about this before round 2. But, like, jokes aside, amazing set. Amazing set to watch, to cast. I'm glad we chose these games, and I'm glad the raids happened when they did, so that people actually got to see this set as well. Nice job, guys. It was a pleasure. I'll be happy to cast you guys going forward as well. And yeah, I mean, not like you have a lot of choice in that regard, but yeah, I'll probably do it again. No, really my pleasure. Thank you guys for playing and providing such, I would say, amazing content and some amazing games. And to be fair, you guys, like, especially because we're like at the 11 to 1200 elo, you guys get a lot of stuff done, and you get a lot of multitasking done. I would say that's what's impressive, especially like the Sokotra game as well. You were both on both sides fighting all the time. I think these were like some really amazing games here.